Ayahuasca es una planta sagrada medicinal que lo usaban civilizaciones milenarias para poder, en una parte, descubrirse quiénes son y conectar con eso que va más allá de los sentidos, con esa naturaleza de la realidad, y es una herramienta, una llave, puedes tú acceder a esa puerta de conocimiento.
Ayahuasca teaches me about life. It teaches through experience. You can't really talk about the experience. It's not from this dimension. I'm learning about life, about the true matter, like the true substance of this universe through ayahuasca.
Una planta, una unión de dos plantas, me han dicho, y que crea un efecto dentro de ti bastante particular y que te trae respuestas que quizá ni siquiera sabes que necesitas saber, ¿no?
Who should drink ayahuasca? I think everybody that's ready and that wants a change in their life, a positive change. If you don't want a positive change in your life, don't come drink, because it's not for you then. But those that, you know, if you battle with addiction, any kind of psychological impairment that you may have, would be great to drink ayahuasca also, you know? So pretty much anybody that has anything wrong with them, either psychological or physically, would be great for them.
Yo vengo de Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua. Lo que yo tengo entendido por ayahuasca, sí, es una ceremonia en donde se utilizan ciertas hierbas especiales, una mezcla de hierbas en las que ayuda para que se active la glándula pineal que todo mundo tenemos en cierta forma dormida.
Ayahuasca to me is life. It's a way of seeing yourself again and experiencing the unknown.
I feel ayahuasca is a medicine for your soul, something to get in touch with who you really are, and maybe get some direction in life.
Estoy en el aeropuerto a punto de iniciar un viaje
en busca de una planta sagrada que lleva el nombre de ayahuasca. Una planta que hace miles de años la utilizan en las tribus del Amazonas, en Perú. Vamos a viajar hasta la Ciudad de México para tomar el vuelo hasta Quintana Roo. Para finalmente llegar a un pequeño pueblo que se llama Mahahual, donde se llevará a cabo esta ceremonia de ayahuasca.
Acabamos de llegar a Mahahual, este lugar mágico donde se llevará a cabo una ceremonia de ayahuasca.
Un lugar algo rústico, un lugar pequeño, tranquilo, donde la gente puede meditar y analizar sus experiencias con ayahuasca.
He entrevistado a algunas personas que van a tomar ayahuasca por primera vez para ver cuál es el cambio de la persona que llega y la persona que se va.
Hola, soy Vanessa, vengo de España, del sur, de Murcia. Tengo 27 años, me dedico al baile flamenco y a dar clases de Hatha Yoga. La verdad es algo que siempre he tenido presente, he escuchado hablar de ello ahí en mi tierra y justo ha llegado ayahuasca a mí. Confío en la gente que está aquí y creo que es mi momento porque ya no siento tanto miedo. Puedo sentir incertidumbre, pero ya no hay temor. Y yo estoy en ese momento de mi vida, me encuentro en un punto en el que lo que estoy buscando, aunque no lo sabía, es qué quiero hacer, a qué he venido, ¿no? Entonces voy a ver, ya que es mi primera experiencia, si la ayahuasca me da ese regalo o qué es lo que va a pasar conmigo. Pues me gustaría que me trajese esas respuestas que quizás te dan esa paz interna, ¿no?
I'm Teodora from Bulgaria, and I came down here in Mexico 2.5 years ago after my first ayahuasca experience. Basically, it changed my life completely, and I got a glimpse of something absolutely extraordinary, and I guess this is what kept me going and kept me taking ayahuasca after that. psychedelic experiences became part of my life now. It teaches me life, like who I am, and the ceremonies that I'm doing are really connected.
Soy Diana, tengo 35 años, soy acupunturista, eso me dedico en Ciudad Juárez. Considero que estoy en un punto de mi vida en el que se me ha dado, me han llegado personas, me han llegado información, de cierta forma pueda liberarme un poco de cosas que a lo mejor he venido cargando en cierto tiempo de mi vida y que a lo mejor va siendo momento de enfrentarlas y empezar a ver de otra manera lo que es esto, que es la vida. Esperamos pues que sea lo mejor. Sí, es mi primera vez.
My name's Aiden. I come from El Paso, Texas. My job currently right now, I'm a graduate student and I work with in evolutionary genetics. So we pretty much do is just work on how evolution works in amphibian species in the Congo. Ayahuasca is that candle in the dark, pretty much you could say, that kind of guides you. It doesn't give you, it just guides you and it shows it to you. And at the end of the day, it's really up to you to want to act upon it. Number one, I mean, beachfront property. I mean, you can't beat that anywhere, you know. The energy, I think, is going to be awesome next to the ocean. Setting is very important when you drink ayahuasca. You always want to do it in a very a natural situation like this, very, in a way, rustic but beautiful. You're surrounded by nature. So you want to be close to nature, as close as possible.
My name's Ian. I'm from British Columbia, Canada. I'm a musician, currently unemployed. As much as I know, this will be the first time I'm doing it, so I don't know exactly what it does, but as much as I know is it's a plant that can be used as a medicine kind of to heal and to overcome things in your life. I've struggled with substance abuse for quite a long portion of my life, drug addiction. I've heard ayahuasca can have a pretty strong effect on helping that. So I mean, I came all the way out here because I want to better my life and to stop using drugs, and yeah, so I'd want it to show me something worth living for. I'd want it to connect me back with myself. I want to be what I was like when I was a kid again, you know, with all that hope and all that energy and all that love. Yeah, it's missing in my life right now. So in the perfect world, I'd hope it'd give it all that back and point me in the right direction for my life and where I want to go.
Yo soy Héctor, tengo 40 años, vivo en Chihuahua capital. Me dedico a hacer regresiones a vidas pasadas. La ayahuasca es una herramienta que nos ayuda a conectar partes de nuestro ser que normalmente tenemos desconectadas. Cualquier persona que está en la búsqueda de sí mismo, entenderse en este plano, en este mundo, entender quién es y qué es lo que quiere realmente. Me llaman de muchas maneras, pero para mí es una medicina que te cura el alma. Todas las personas que vienen a la ayahuasca vienen con un propósito fijo, que es el despertar de su conciencia o despertar su espiritualidad o su ser interior. Toda la gente que viene a experimentar esto es gente que está en el camino del autoconocimiento.
I grew up in France and I'm 49 years old. I'm a filmmaker. It's a plant. It opens up your spiritual side. I'd like to find some answers, be a little guided. You know, I feel a little stuck, so I'm hoping I would get some answers. I see it more as a healing process to better myself.
Van a ser 5 tomas de ayahuasca. Veamos día por día qué es lo que va pasando en la experiencia de las personas. Después de unas palabras, todos nos disponemos a tomar un poco de esta ayahuasca.
Hay gente que le gusta acostarse de espaldas, otros de panza, otros de costado, otros sentados. Está bien, ¿cómo te sientes cómoda? De pronto ves algo y te asustas dentro de la experiencia, ¿no? Que hay cosas que hay que soltar, ¿no? Lo vomitamos, ¿no? Y lo sacamos, tienen las bendiciones. El ser humano tiene dos realidades, donde vas a resolver tus problemas. Y con tu mente expandida y tu conciencia expandida, lo resuelves en segundos. Con la ayahuasca, el cerebro funciona en un 10. Si nos dejamos fluir, puede ser un 15, un 20. Nos volvemos más inteligentes. Yo volé ayer desde Perú para juntarnos en Mahahual. Y para compartir una medicina en un lugar adecuado para comulgar, poder seguir sanando, seguir creciendo, seguir expandiendo.
Veamos cómo transcurre esta sesión de ayahuasca que se llevará por la noche. Acompáñame.
Poco a poco, la noche va entrando. Estamos viviendo nuestra primera experiencia.
Anoche tuve mi primera experiencia de ayahuasca. Nos dan a probar un shot de lo que es la ayahuasca. Sabe un poco feo. A partir de ahí, pues te relajas en tu lugar, sentada, acostada, como uno quiera, como se sienta uno cómodo. Y empiezan los llamados ícaros, que son cánticos. Van creando cierta vibración en el lugar y uno va vibrando con el mismo canto y vas centrando a tu conciencia. Superan mucho las expectativas que yo tenía en cuanto a qué se sentía, qué veía, qué escuchaba. Fue una experiencia muy fuerte, la mitad de ella. Me enfrenté con mis miedos, me enfrenté con lo que yo soy en lo negativo. Nunca me imaginé sufrir tanto en tan poquito tiempo, pero había que sacar todo eso. Luché, me pude reencontrar con mi ser completo. La otra mitad fue indescriptible. Vi la realidad irreal, esta hermosa realidad que no es más que lo que nosotros vamos formando día a día. Hay una Diana antes de probarla y una Diana después, sí, pero de un día a otro les puedo decir que sí que hay un gran cambio. Me siento un poco más ligera de las cargas que traía. Sí, lo voy a volver a hacer. Creo que lo más difícil ya lo pasé ayer.
Fue muy bonita, fue muy bella, fue muy... Lo que yo elegí fue fuerte, pero fue perfecta. Ni idea. No me gustan las drogas, no me gusta nada que me haga perder el control, no me gusta no tener el control. Y no es otra cosa, es lo que tú quieras que sea. Si tú quieres sanar, vas a sanar. Si quieres crecer, vas a crecer. Depende de lo que quieras, te lo va a dar. Tienes que quererlo de verdad para que ella pueda entrar. Es una ayuda, es pureza, es vida, sale de aquí, no la crea la mente. Tiene todo lo que nosotros tenemos porque es nosotros, ¿sabes? Ayer, que fue el primero que tuve después de la primera toma, lloré. O sea, fue un llorar, un sentir que es el primer amanecer de mi vida. Y hoy ha sido una danza. He tenido que bailar para celebrar la ceremonia de un día más de vida, un día más de luz, un día más de fuego, un día más aquí. Pero cada uno tiene su camino y no tienes por qué tomar ayahuasca. Puedes encontrar cualquier otra vía o seguir siendo como eres, si eres feliz. Todos queremos lo mismo. Cada uno va por distintos caminos que todos llevan a lo mismo. Ahora mismo, aquí en este momento, muy feliz y muy agradecida.
Ayahuasca teaches through experience. The amount of learning that's happening through that experience, I can't compare it to anything. Oh, well, you can't really talk about the experience, but let's say that it was just another session of learning how to be truly, really, really compassionate from the bottom of my heart. Ayahuasca teaches people how to lift themselves to a higher frequency, so to speak. I have no expectations when it comes to the experience. Being open and accepting whatever comes works best for me. So I try to learn about the state, and I try to learn about how my body channels energy, and I try to, well, to find how I can invoke it without the substance, so to speak. So, yeah.
So that was my first ceremony, just big messages. So yesterday was working on myself. I have some work to do with music. I should help with music, with my technical expertise as a video, to make videos on music, how powerful music can be, and the tempo came up somehow.
Y nuevamente hacemos otra toma de ayahuasca. Poco a poco todos pasamos por nuestra porción y nos preparamos para vivir una experiencia inexplicable.
La segunda ceremonia ha sido mágica, seguimos creciendo. Y cada vez que lo tomas parece que ya dices tú, bueno ya, pero cuando limpias da miedo, ¿no? A ver si dices tú, pero esto es que lo necesito, pero no sé, es como que necesito más información para poder cumplir. Quiero cumplir, ya voy sabiendo qué es lo que tengo que hacer. Ahora, luego dentro de 2 semanas igual el ego vuelve y no me deja, ¿no? Pero siempre volveré y me guiarán por otra vía. Que hagan lo que sientan, no tienes por qué tomar. Yo sí.
Valerie today is a new person. I had a 6-hour journey and I went through a transformation, a metamorphosis. It showed me kind of the old Valerie, my old patterns, and after that I went through this resurrection. First they said, come fly with us, so I was flying in the sky with angels, and then they said, you are an angel, and I had wings and I could fly and dance with other angels. It was amazing, and they were all cheering me, and there was so much love, and I felt throughout the journey always empowered as a woman and empowered for myself, always with love. I went through this healing process. I have a problem with my thyroid, and I could feel the healing starting with my thyroid and scanning my whole body. It was intense and painful, but I could see all the body being scanned and being healed. And then they say, okay, you're done. And every step was like with a chapter, it's like healing chapter. Now we're done. After that, they said, you are the chosen one, you are a shaman. I was kind of fighting it because it's a bit scary. And I went through all the process of going through the animal guides, the animal spirit, to connect myself with the animals, being like the animal. Eagle first with flying and the big wings protecting myself, and then went through the snake, so the snake motions, the jaguar with a growl. It was all hard work. Now I'm still, Valerie's wondering, I'm wondering what step, what next.
La primera fue el caos, la primera fue lo peor, enfrentar los miedos, enfrentar la oscuridad, enfrentarse a uno mismo. La segunda toma fue más relajado todo, ya más acomodado las imágenes, se puede decir las imágenes que te llegan. Ya esta es mi tercera toma. Me revelaron muchos mensajes, muchas cosas respecto a mi vida. A lo mejor los que nunca han escuchado de esto no lo comprendan, pero te llevan a tu origen como esencia, para que comprendas por qué estás aquí ahorita. Siento que he cambiado muchos aspectos porque he podido cerrar ciclos, perdonar situaciones, perdonar emociones. trascender emociones para poder estar más en paz conmigo misma, más liberada, más ligerita y seguir haciendo lo que estoy haciendo ahorita, que es lo que se me encomendó, que es la sanación y el ayudar a las personas a encontrar su propia conciencia.
My name is Luis. I'm from Portugal. I have been spending all my life working here. I'm trying to find myself in order to be happy, to be a better person, and this is what I'm looking for. I have done 3 sessions up to now. I have been feeling, and all the experience has been very, very traumatic and hard to manage. So it's new, it's hard, but it's worth the fight, the internal fight and the internal purge of all the bad things that we have been suppressed, all the bad things that we have inside of us. I understood that to become a better person, to know myself, I need to face my own fears, my own problems, my own unresolved situations. So this is it. I think I still have a long way and a long path to make, but has been up to now amazing. The connection with my wife, it's getting tighter, closer. We always have a good bond, but it's being different these days. Because even myself, I am being different too. I'm feeling different, so therefore the connection with her has been getting tighter and closer. This is it.
My name is Helena. I also came from Portugal. Essentially for me, ayahuasca has been a calming experience and mainly a learning experience about myself and what my purpose is on this earth. The most amazing experience was actually today. I'm pregnant, I'm 12 weeks pregnant, and today for the first time I connected with my baby and I felt it growing inside of me. I felt a masculine, a very overpowering energy, so I think it's a boy. I know it's a boy. Today was the best ceremony ever. I also found out stuff about myself. I finally came to realize that I am enough. I am good enough. I'm a good person, and I don't have this feeling, or I'm trying to leave this feeling of inadequacy behind me. So today was really good. It was really nothing like it.
In my point of view, this is a medicine, okay? A medicine that gives us another perception, send us to another level of understanding. We have to be something in the society. So I believe that we don't give any importance, or we don't give enough importance to spiritual side, to that we are here, we have a purpose, and I'm here to find my purpose. I'm fighting my demons, I'm purging all the bad things that are inside of me, and at the end of the day I just want to be a better person, feel good about me, feel good about everyone else around me, can help people, can help myself. So this is...
My experience has been positive. I know Luis's experience has been a bit harder. You just need to be open to it and be ready for whatever it brings you. I'm focusing on the following. I'm focusing that in the end it will be a positive thing, and only good things can come out of this experience. So I think everybody should have it.
Aya significa Dios, ¿no? Y huasca es el cordón o la soga que nos lleva al mundo de los dioses. Esa soga es una soga de vibración. Y tiene un sonido. Y el sonido es de la el Ayacastle, que Aya también es Dios para los aztecas. Y castle vendría a ser como en el inglés, ¿no? Castle en English. El castillo, el palacio. El instrumento de los niños que recién nacen es el... Bueno, vamos a empezar.
Después de un momento de meditación, todos pasamos por una toma y nos preparamos para vivir una experiencia inolvidable.
Ayahuasca Healing Experience se podría resumir que es un proyecto para el autoconocimiento, desarrollo y crecimiento, en el cual un grupo de amigos se reúnen para poder ofrecer a las personas ese despertar de conciencia y ese crecimiento y desarrollo personal. En México, un acceso más viable para todas aquellas personas que no puedan hacer el viaje a Perú.
Es un proyecto para facilitar que personas con el interés de vivir esa experiencia, empezar a conectarse con su ser, puedan acceder a la medicina de una forma fácil, rápida y más económica.
The organization is beautiful, it's awesome. It's very liberal, it's very flowing. I really like that. Everybody's really cool. We get to know each other very quick. Within a day and a half, you feel very connected with everybody, and you get to know each other. The place is beautiful where we're at today, and everybody's very easygoing, easy to get along with, and they're just here to help you out the most they can. At the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you're here to work for yourself, and to either heal or experience or purge, whatever you need to do, but you're here for yourself first and foremost, and all we do around here is facilitate that. That's what we're here for.
They really worry about people, they care, and that is very important. We feel special to be here, we really do.
Just very nice, warm, kind spirits that have greeted us, have supported us. If you need anything, just come to us. And the organization is just brilliant. The people in front of it have been just great. They've facilitated the process for us.
Ayahuasca healing experience has been quite different from me because my first experience with ayahuasca was in Peru. That was more traditional, and coming here has been very loose, and they make you feel very comfortable here. Not like Shaba, he's really friendly and personable, and you can talk to him and have some good laughs. And Hector, he's a good facilitator, good friend. The whole experience here it brings people together like I've never felt before, and I would recommend it to anybody that's looking for answers.
This organization and stuff like that, I think it's great. I would support it 100%. I think, it's not just me. I think there's a ton of people struggling out there, and I think this can give a lot of answers to a lot of people. And do it if you can.
I've done ayahuasca ceremonies with many shamans so far, and I would say that my ceremonies with Carlos were probably the best ones. There are different ways to guide a ceremony, and some shamans, they don't let you in the dark, they don't let you to go to the depth of your consciousness, I would say. Others, they leave you to deal with your problems on your own. With Carlos, it's best of both. It's just perfect balance. He just knows energy and knows how exactly to balance it.
The shaman, Carlos, is amazing. Yeah, he has a really good presence, and it would be weird doing all this without him. And I think it'd be impossible. So I'm very happy he's here. He's a life changer, that's for sure. He's kept a lot of people here that wanted to leave because it was very difficult for them. It's not all fun and games doing ayahuasca. You can go through a lot of stuff. No party. yeah. It's not easy. The part of it, sure. Part of it shows you a little bit of excitement and fun and that sense too, which is great. But it's not always like that. So without him, I think it'd be hard to do.
Carlos, he's a healer for sure. Pure love, pure energy, pure light that just radiates, and selfless. He's always open and bringing that light to others, and he wants to share it with so many people. And his ability to understand not just the Western mind, but all walks of life, and to accept people for who they are, because everyone's got their own path, you know, helping you shine.
I think Carlos is a very powerful healing shaman. He has a great energy and is very caring. You know, he cares a lot about us.
Carlos, man, he definitely knows what he's doing. He's got his own way of doing it for sure. I've only met one other shaman, and they both of them each have their own ways of doing it. Someone was telling me that Carlos gets the Western mind, you know? It's like he knows it's a process for you. If it's something you have to deal with. You know, he's there to help if you need it. And I needed it. I needed like the interpretation. I needed to talk to him afterwards and be like, what in the hell is going on here? There's a lot going on. So he's very, very good at what he does, man.
I think shamans I like to see them as aliens, you know? Because they're just everything that they do is with love, you know, and they have very good intentions, you know. When the first time you meet Carlos, a shaman, you'll right away feel at ease, you know. He's not here to harm, he's only here to help, you know, and you can approach him very easily, ask him any questions, you know. That's also part of my mission actually here, that I help out, I help interpret, and I really enjoy that. It's another little piece of my puzzle of my life that really helps out, that I feel that it helps out, and it helps other people. He's a great person.
Hablar, que te digo, de mi persona, pues sería entrar en una actitud antagónica al camino de la ayahuasca, ¿no? Entendemos esa frase maya tan conocida mundialmente como es el in la quecha la quen, el yo soy tú y tú eres yo. La gente no entraba en una actitud competitiva, sino en una actitud cooperativa, ¿no? En una actitud en la cual la fusión de espíritus y esencias hacían la grandeza de un pueblo, ¿no? Que tenía absolutamente objetivos comunes, ¿no? Entonces, bajo esta premisa maya, pues yo creo que podemos encarar la presente entrevista, ¿no? Bueno, claro, la ayahuasca es la llave para que cada uno haga su propia chamba, ¿no? Pero el asunto, hermano, es que la ayahuasca es una sustancia no ajena a nuestro cuerpo. La ayahuasca es una sustancia que existe en nuestro organismo, que lo único que hace es inyectar lo que falta, ¿no? Y es lo que activa nuestra capacidad inteligente y nuestra capacidad consciente, ¿no? Entonces, cuando el ser humano aprende a darse cuenta de que la vida es mucho más interesante de lo que nos dijeron que era, pues se ha fascinado y queda ahí totalmente involucrado con lo que está conociendo, ¿no? Evidentemente la ayahuasca tiene la misión de hacernos dar cuenta de que no estamos aquí, bueno, pues para pasar una vida intrascendente, ¿no? Sino todo lo contrario, tener una vida muy significativa para nosotros y para nuestro entorno, ¿no? La verdad es que es muy gratificante ver a la gente mucho más lúcida, con una visión mucho más amplia de lo que es la vida, y evidentemente ello nos trae felicidad, ¿no? Permanente. Entonces, sí he tenido la fortuna de poder verificar y poder dar testimonio de esos cambios, ¿no? Que para mí esos son las bendiciones que cualquier persona que comulga con la medicina busca, ¿no? Ver cómo la gente se va transformando cada día a mejor, ¿no? O sea, los veo muy alegres, muy sanos físicamente, con una visión totalmente proactiva, ¿no? De una vida plena y placentera, ¿no? Cuando ello ocurre, nos damos cuenta de que nuestra vida cambió. Y un poco yo diría que la misión que he aceptado, ¿no? Es compartir una medicina que cambió mi vida, ¿no? Y que veo que está cambiando la vida de mucha gente, ¿no?
¿Quién es Vanessa?
Ser infinito.
¿Qué es ayahuasca?
Sabiduría.
¿Qué es conciencia?
Despertar.
¿Qué es el despertar de la conciencia?
La vida. Sesión 4 de 5. Ayer me demostraron el poder de la mente, ¿no? Cómo nos entorpece, cómo nos distrae, cómo nos puede distraer, ¿no? Y hoy me han enseñado cómo puedo utilizarla. Lo primero que tenemos que hacer es creer en nosotros mismos, no hay que buscar ni esperar, porque porque todo está aquí todo. Como bien dijo Carlos el otro día, solo utilizamos un mínimo porcentaje del kilo 800 gramos que tenemos en la cabeza y el resto no sabemos nada. Y esa es la misión, descubrir qué es lo que hay ahí. Y a partir de ahí todo puede suceder. Si lo puedes imaginar, puede existir. Solo tienes que creer en ti. Ha sido un regalo. Ha sido la conciencia, el despertar que me ha dado la vida. Me ha dado el porqué. Esas dudas que tenía me las ha dado. Falta que integre, ¿no? La ayahuasca es una herramienta. Ha sido como más rápido. Siento que todo en mi vida ha ocurrido muy rápido. De hecho, quien me conoce sabe que mi vida es así. Tú llevas sin hablar conmigo una semana y de repente todo siempre mucho. Y es porque hay poco tiempo. Hay poco tiempo. Pero ha llegado cuando tenía que llegar. Soy joven y puedo hacer mucho. Quiero, no es que pueda, todos podemos. El rollo es querer.
¿Quién es esta Vanessa?
La auténtica.
¿Qué diferente tiene con la anterior?
Sabe quién es.
¿Eso tiene precio?
Eso no lo puedes creer. Quizá estés toda una vida dudándolo. No lo sé. No lo sé. No puedo explicar. Y la convivencia es muy grande.
¿Quién viene a este tipo de experiencias?
De todo tipo. Hay ingenieros, hay personas mayores, hay gente más joven, gente muy normal, científicos, hay un científico, profesor de universidad en Texas, hay de todo. La gente abierta, que no juzga, gente dispuesta a descubrir.
Yeah, there's been 4 ceremonies now, 4 times doing it, and they've all been extremely different. Eye-opening, conscious sensation, and then it was the second one that was a real big life changer. It was almost like being born again, and it definitely shows you the beauty in life. Yeah, life is great. Life is a good thing. This has definitely showed me a different light. You know, every experience has been so different, but it's all been life-changing. I'll never forget it, and it makes you want to move forward with your life. You know, so it's done wonders in that sense. Yeah, I got that feeling and stuff. Right, I ended up smoking again, but I'm by the time I leave here, I don't want to be smoking anymore. I don't want to smoke when I go back home. That feeling hasn't gone away. I don't want to use drugs again. You know, I don't want to smoke again. I want to be healthy. I want to live a full life. So, yeah, I'm proud of myself. I love myself. You know, I'm excited to live this life and to do what I want to do. And you know, I've always kind of liked myself. Like, I've always loved myself, and I always thought I was a great person. But it just definitely took this experience to show me that more. As example, this experience with all these people shows you a lot of that. It shows you what love can be. You know, everybody's here to help everybody, and there's a ton of people in this world that are all going to be there for you. So no matter how hard things can be, you're always going to make it through it. But yeah, this kind of community especially is all a lot of love. There's been a lot of people going through a lot of tough times, and everybody's always been there to help each other out. So I don't really know what to say other than that, but I mean, there's a lot of love in life. Live life, man. There's a lot of things out there to do, and don't get trapped in the little things. There's a big picture to everything, and yeah, just live it as full as you can, I'd say.
I feel extremely blessed to meet all the people who participated on this healing experience. Sometimes you're on your own and you're learning, but it's so much better when you have other people who share your cause, and that's how I feel right now. It's just all these like-minded people, and you don't really have to go far away. Like, currently I live in Mexico, and it's so nice to know that here I can actually find people like me.
Raymond Hasse, Arizona. I work in a doctor's office back home, pretty much scanning papers and getting a paycheck. My first couple days here were very difficult to deal with. I was I went in with a little bit of an ego and trying to process so much very quickly, and I was taking several cups, and after those first 2 ceremonies I started getting the hang of it and feeling comfortable in what I was dealing with, and I was able to lift all the burdens that I had put on myself and all the burdens that I allowed other people to put on me. I took all that negative energy and just kind of brushed it away, let it, and I feel so much lighter now. I just can't even describe the feeling. It's the greatest. It feels like the first time in my life I'm alive. I'm not living somebody else's dream, somebody else's life. Just living. That's all you gotta do. Just live and live in the moment. Just take it all in, and because every day is a beautiful day to be alive, and until you realize that you're only living a part of your life. And when you accept everything as it is and come whole, your life becomes whole. I've lifted so much, I feel so much lighter, and the darkness is not there anymore. I used to live with so much darkness in my head, and nobody knew it. Nobody knew it. People have told me several times here that my energy is like the happy-go-lucky guy. To hear that from other people it's reassuring. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. You could say they're friends, but I feel more like family with these people because how open they are, and the people that come together, because everyone's got their own agenda here, and by the end of it our agendas are connected because we're so similar in our past and everything we're dealing with. Everyone's connected.
My name is David Durbiano. I'm from Santa Barbara, California. I own a construction business. All the ceremonies are different and have different benefits. This last one was a very eye-opening experience. I definitely got in touch with my inner feelings. I've been kind of living carelessly. I feel grateful for a lot of things, and yeah, it's opened me up, and I definitely love myself a little bit more. I think everybody at some point should take ayahuasca, but you definitely have to be ready for it. It's something that's not going to come easy. If you're looking for that real change in your life, it's not just going to happen overnight. It's something that takes work, and you got to be willing to do the work. You got to be willing to go through some hard times. Ayahuasca might take you to dark places, but it's how you work your way out of it and shone the light. It's a medicine, and you'll find out when you taste it. It's a medicine, and it's for people who want to make themselves better people, who want to feel connected to the world, to their loved ones. Ayahuasca changes the way you look at the world, kind of reminds you on what's really important in life, and that there is something else that you can't see. There's more to the world. There is a place we go when we die, and it's not over when we die.
James Martin, Tampa Bay area in Florida. I'm a firefighter, paramedic, and I teach free diving on the side. Well, it's a lot. Like I don't remember it all. I wrote a lot of it down. I haven't written all of it down, but the first 3, I think it was more about clearing blockages, purging and cleaning up the body and the mind and the spirit. I've been working the whole time. The whole week I've been working hard. It's hard to describe the work. It's like emotionally and spiritually. It's like when I'm in the midst of it, I'm doing a lot of hard work. So nothing too profound the first 3 times. It was just really hard physically and mentally for me. The 4th time with the ceremony, and it wasn't my idea, it was Carlos's idea to do the ceremony to release the guys that I knew that got killed in Iraq, that I have tattooed on me. I don't know why I got them tattooed. I just had it years ago. It just happened. So I was asking Carlos if I'm carrying that burden. Was it just a memorial, a symbol, or was I actually carrying a burden? Because during the week I started feeling a sense of duty for something. He suggested, or he insisted, we do the ceremony that everybody took part in. I had a really, 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 really hard time. Really hard time. I connected with the ceremony, and in front of everybody, I don't know. I went somewhere. I wasn't really in control, and I was connected. I was plugged in. to a higher vibration for sure. And then I kind of knew what was going on, but people told me later that there was a lot of people like Shaba and Vanessa and Isis and Carlos were all, I mean, Shaba spraying me with the Florida water and everybody else doing rattles and drums, and I went down. I felt like I went to the underworld. It sounds crazy, but it's true, man. I went to the underworld and I made an offering, and it's not like I meant to make an offering. I was there, I did it, and then I felt like I was like a vortex. Like there was energy that needed to be released from there, and I was the avenue for that energy to be released, whether I liked it or not. And I was like a volcano. I literally felt like a volcano, like the energy from under the ground coming up through me. And I wasn't scared then. I wasn't scared. It was just, I was just doing it. It was the duty. And I connected with some, lighter powers or whatever, and I felt good, and I thought I was over. I got up and I went in the water with some of the guys, and I was talking, and we all felt really good, and I felt like a jaguar. It sounds cliche, but I swear, dude, I felt like I was the jaguar in the water, and I was careless, and I was under the water swimming as hard as I could, like just yelling, and just trying to have it all at once, and I was reckless, I think. And then yesterday, the last session, I needed a good session. Like all my ayahuasca, all 7 of them up until that point have been very, very hard work. I felt like I've done a lot of work here. Even Carlos said, "Thank you for the work you've been doing." I was like, man, I need a light experience. And I wanted to enjoy the group. I mean, Carlos and Isis and Manny. And I was trying to be calm and not just disturb anybody, and I actually enjoyed it. I was able to accept the love and the good vibrations and enjoy what I was doing. Yeah.
Aiden, well, in general, I'm just a person that I like to think of myself as like I'm always trying to improve. I feel like I'm a mediator, and that's actually one of the things that I discovered. First and foremost, that's why I'm so fascinated with learning new things and sharing new ideas. I'm obsessed with learning how to write really good, even speak, how to be able to express myself correctly. By trade, I'm a graduate student right now in science. I study evolutionary genetics. Right now I'm currently just a TA and teaching at the University of Texas, El Paso. So I'm really close to all of you guys in Juarez, so if you guys ever want to say hi to me or anything like that, send me a Facebook. If you guys have any questions, I don't mind, the more the merrier. I'll also be working on a podcast. Hopefully you guys will tune into it and all my adventures and everything that I do. Okay? I'm 31 years old. Ayahuasca, it's one of the most, it's one of the most ancient medicines that's been used in the Peruvian jungle. What does ayahuasca do? I guess all of us are like, half of us, a lot of people sit there and like, oh, you guys are just out there getting high. Well, to those people, I tell them actually, don't judge until you ride the roller coaster. That's what I tell them, I can't tell you about something unless you try it. What does it do? It works on many levels. The easiest way to break it down is, first you got to work on your emotional side. Okay, emotions. A lot of us have pent up emotions that we've never taken care of. Imagine that you're about to win. So ayahuasca is that last piece that comes in and everything drops. So it'll teach you very basic things. It taught me, one of the first things that it taught me is love for myself. And I know it sounds very hippie. Oh, you gotta love, but it's a very fundamental thing that I think many people have lost. Love for yourself. Just be, love yourself first and foremost. And it'll show it to you. Of course, emotions. Then it'll work with your physical being if you have anything wrong physically, the organic material that we live in. And then of course last will be mentally, and spiritual. Spiritually is still kind of weird. I'm still kind of fumbling with that. But to me personally, ayahuasca gives me very clear thought, and it connects me to my what I call my higher self. And last time I learned that there's 3 of us living in our body, in a way, living entities, energies, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. There's your chimpanzee, and if you guys think about it, what does the chimpanzee want to do? He just wants. He just wants to have sex. He just wants to eat. He's aggressive. And then there's the higher self, which I call, and he's the one who does the calculated decisions in your company, in a way, in your body, you know, and he's the one you go to for that exact calculation that you may need for anything, you know. A lot of times we kind of call him the instinct, but it's not your instincts. You know what to do because you're tapping into him. And then the last person, which is the mediator, and he has to control. He's the CEO of the company, and he has to control everything. One of those, you know, becomes out of whack, or is less or more, and that's when you start getting in trouble, and everything starts to suffer in your life, not only for you but the people around you. So I guess in a nutshell, you know, ayahuasca compresses 20 years of therapy in 5 days. Don't feel if you do decide to come, which every single one of you should, you have to trust me. Just don't trust me, just come, okay? And if you come, I'll tell you what, if you come and if you don't find something that's worthwhile, I'll let you kick me in the balls. That's how sure I am. I'll let you kick me in the balls. How about that? Me personally, I would love to kidnap a lot of people that I know and duct tape them and bring them here and make them drink. But obviously, I don't want to go to jail. It's just, I mean, come on. But I think it's for everybody that feels open or feels lost or some sort of emptiness they just can't explain. And I think they should come. And I think everybody, even if you feel satisfied with your life and everything's good, you'd probably get even much more out of it because you've already dealt with all your emotional baggage. You already feel great, you know? And you're gonna be ahead of that line. The medicine is not a drug. That drug has been labeled in the United States. Everything's a drug. Everything's a drug. Everything can be abused, you know? It just depends how you set it, you know? Soda, you can abuse soda. Alcohol. I mean, everybody, not everybody, but how much turmoil happens in alcohol? You know, painkillers. You know, there's a lot of, you know, everything, gambling, buying, there's even buying addictions. You can exploit that because it's not a drug, you know? It's far from that. And you know, it's a rite of passage. It's a rite of passage and it's a tool. Used properly, it's a magnificent tool. Medicine, yes. Medicine, tool, I like to call it a tool. But medicine, yes, definitely.
Tomé 5 ocasiones ayahuasca esta semana. Bueno, en resumen, llegamos pues todos los que íbamos a estar involucrados en lo que es esta ceremonia que se llama ayahuasca, a un lugar muy bonito que se llama Mahahual. El área es muy tranquila. Las últimas 2 ceremonias fueron de aceptar la vida que estoy ahorita viviendo, de seguir con la misión que ahorita estoy empezando en mi vida. Ya fue más de liberación de mi propia conciencia, de recibir mensajes personales para empezar a crecer como persona. Y eso es una liberación enorme, puesto que cada vez nos amamos más a nosotros mismos. Es algo que a veces no estamos haciendo, no nos estamos queriendo a nosotros mismos. Buscamos ese amor por fuera, al exterior, y cuando realmente lo encuentras dentro, cuando uno se ama a sí mismo, todo cambia. Y quedan muchas cosas muy en claro respecto a quién es uno, quién es Diana, qué quiere Diana y qué va a hacer Diana ya con toda esta información recibida de mi propia conciencia. Sigo siendo la misma Diana, sigo siendo la misma persona que llegó en el aspecto físico, pero no sigo siendo la misma persona en la cuestión emocional. Perdoné muchas cosas, me perdoné muchas cosas, acepté muchas cosas y eso te crea cierta paz interior. Es como quitarte una mochila donde vienes cargando piedritas que vas acumulando en el transcurso de los años y dejarla y bajarla y decir, ah, caray, no, pues esto me gusta más. ¿Por qué? Porque ya entendí que no tengo por qué andar cargando todo eso. Entonces, el cambio se podría decir que es emocional, es energético. Es como decir, bueno, pues ¿para qué batallamos tanto en la vida? O sea, la vida es disfrutar la existencia y eso es lo que me quedó en claro. Puedo decir que es un medio para poder llegar a ese punto que en la vida convencional no podríamos llegar, que es llegar a nuestra propia conciencia, nuestro propio ser interior. Tanto que nos mencionan de que, ay, que tienes que estar con tu paz interior, pero no sabemos exactamente qué es eso porque nunca lo hemos sentido. Y la ayahuasca te puede llevar a ese punto de sentir realmente tu paz interior. Entonces, si tienes miedo es porque realmente traes cosas que tienes que sanar. Y es normal tener miedo. Es normal decir, ay, y si veo cosas feas y si me va mal, es normal, pero es un proceso que tiene que llevar a cabo uno para llegar a la liberación. Es como pasar por lo malo para llegar a lo bueno. Entonces, no es para gente débil, no es para gente débil en cuestión de que quiere quedarse donde está estancado en toda su vida. Es para gente fuerte que quiere seguir adelante, que quiere abrir su propia conciencia, perdonar sus propios errores, y es para gente que realmente quiere conocerse a sí mismo. Es disfrutar tu propia existencia. Y si realmente quieres disfrutarla, te recomiendo que lo hagas. Nadie es dueño de mi vida más que yo. Y si yo decido seguir adelante, si yo decido crecer, es por mí. Y eso hay que entenderlo, no hay que culpar a nadie más. Uno mismo se pone las limitaciones y uno mismo sigue adelante.
That's part of the other part of the healing that I just remembered. Sitting down and just talking with everybody and sharing our experiences and what we do, and that's another part, very integral part of the healing. Sitting down and just having a good conversation with people, that is also very, very crucial part of the healing that helps a lot.
Este es el último día de las ceremonias con ayahuasca. Todos los participantes la han tomado 5 veces. Cada vez han tomado un trago, 2 tragos o 3 tragos, dependiendo la cantidad con la que cada persona se siente a gusto. He experimentado en primera persona cómo ha sido el cambio en las personas que están en esta ceremonia de ayahuasca, que llegan con sus problemas, que llegan con traumas, con cosas que resolver, y poco a poco veo cómo cambian sus caras, cómo encuentran eso que llaman el despertar de la conciencia. Estas personas definitivamente se van a ir diferentes de este lugar. Algunas personas me han comentado que van a dejar de fumar, otras personas que han encontrado el amor de verdad, que lo han sentido en su corazón, el amor verdadero, y sobre todo queda una sensación de haber encontrado el autoconocimiento, esa sensación de haber encontrado esa parte que te une con tu ser superior. Llámale según tu cultura, llámale Dios, llámale un ser supremo, llámale como tú quieras, pero la sensación es la misma, esa sensación de paz, esa sensación de confort que las personas andaban buscando. La sensación más grande que me han compartido las personas que han vivido esta experiencia junto conmigo es la de haber encontrado el motivo por el cual estar vivo, el motivo por el cual seguir adelante. Se han encontrado a sí mismos. Se han conocido de una forma que nadie más los puede conocer, el autoconocimiento. Sin más por el momento, me despido. Emmanuel Moreno informó para Net Noticias.
Te invito a compartir esta experiencia y a vivirla. Que no les cuenten.
Juárez, we will see you here. I want all of you to come, okay? Net Noticias, all of you there, here. We all need you here, okay? I'm gonna be here, don't worry. Have a good one.
Bueno, pues a ti las gracias, Emmanuel, y espero verte pronto. Ha sido un tremendo gusto estar compartiendo contigo estos días.